What's up, everybody? It's Sunday, and you're getting an upload. Holy surprise, right? Um, the only reason I'm uploading today is because I just need to go to the gym right now. Whenever, I don't even know how to describe it, but whenever I'm like feeling lost or like, just like, I don't want to say useless because I know I'm not, but just like almost transparent, going to the gym helps me a lot. So yeah, this video will probably be more of a serious one. So I want to talk to you guys about something that happened this morning. I've been talking about this problem I've had. I mean, not necessarily talking about it, but mentioning it in my videos. Um, let's just put it this way: I have a problem, and I can't really talk about it because it's something private, and it's more just me trying to deal with it and get over it. But I went into church with this problem this morning. Um, I didn't sleep very well. I went into church today, and as a lot of people do, they're like, I'm going to pray this out, I'm going to get through it. But I walk in there, and I sit down, and immediately when I get there, I just pray. Every time I go to church, I pray right when I get there. All right, I'm already at the gym because my camera cut out, but as I was saying, every time I get to church, the first thing that I do is I pray. It doesn't matter what it is, whether I'm having a problem or I'm just praying for my friends and family, which is usually what I do end up doing, is praying for my friends and family. And this is an important note because I had been coming to church every Sunday for months on end praying about this problem that I have. And I keep questioning myself. I'm like, I've prayed about this for months and months on end, and it's not getting fixed. It's not working itself out like it should be. And I start questioning myself. I'm like, why hasn't this been answered? But then I start posing another question. I'm like, I'm using I'm using God as a tool basically. He's been on the shelf, and I've been dusting him off whenever I need him, and it's like I haven't even been praying every day. So I'm second questioning myself. I'm like, maybe I should start praying every single day like a good Christian. Because at that point, I had just been using God as a way out of things whenever I needed it. But then whenever I'm doing good, I don't even look back for him because everything's going good. But then when I'm down at my knees and having a problem and having the worst time of my life, I turn to him for guidance. When in reality, I should be praising him and thanking him for everything I have, which I'm not complaining about anything I have right now. Um, which I should be thanking him for that too. But I've just been using him as a tool when I should be really, thanking him for what I have right now.
All right, more mic problems. My mic died during my workout, so I have to do voiceover again. So basically, in this clip, I'm just explaining that I start out with 135 on bench, and that's what I do for my warm up, and I'm just gloating because, oh, 135 so much for warm up. Get a job, get a life, you bum. Yeah, look at you, idiot. Anyway, but yeah, I just rep this out for about 10. or until I feel good, and then move on. All right, for the second set, I bumped up to 225. That's what I usually do after my warm up set, and then it can range from 5 to 10 reps. Usually, I end up doing 5 just because I want to save my energy and stamina for the later sets, as you will see, because I may or may not have hit a PR today because I was filled with so much freaking rage, bro. All right, so we have moved on to one single repetition. As I move on from the lighter weight, I usually just cut myself off at 1 rep just to save my energy for my top set. Um, and then I just work my way up and then go back down, as I said, when I do pyramid sets. That's usually what I do for bench, squat, and on the occasion I deadlift, but usually I don't deadlift anymore. All right, the big 315. This is usually where I get into the mental mindset of this is where it's getting real. I know that might sound a little bit corny, but it actually does work pretty well for me. And I also can get a gathering on how much I can go up by this set. So,
Get the fuck out.
all right, this was my moment of realization when I did this set that I was confident that I was going to hit a PR today. As you'll see coming up here, it actually moved pretty fast, and I was shocked and also really excited because you'll see me mouth some words. But yeah, this is the moment where I realized that my microphone was not working, so I unplugged it, and now there's actually audio. So I want to stop talking now because you guys are probably sick of my voiceovers. Also, shout out to these 2 dudes that were willing to spot me. Appreciate you guys. You guys were cool. Yeah, so that was my first time hitting 335. Very proud of myself for that. But at this point, I just went down to 225 and just ripped it out because I was pretty gassed after that one. All right, next thing we're doing is this incline press machine. I do this after bench almost every time, unless I'm doing incline barbell bench. But I most of the time like to do this, and the only reason I'm talking to you guys like this right now is because my mic died. So, all right, I had to mute this clip because it was picking up the music that was going at the gym, and it's copyright, so cannot play that. But yeah, this is just incline press machine. I either do this or barbell incline bench, like I said earlier in the other clip. But either one is actually a pretty good, upper chest workout. Either or you'd be pretty good doing. Doesn't really matter for me. That's why I switch it up sometimes. Alright. Yeah, I already know favorite part. All right, y'all. I ended the workout a little bit early because I felt like the 335 bench was enough. I think that would have satisfied you guys. And I got a lot of stuff to do today, so I figured that would be a wrap for that. This video should be up by tonight, but we'll see. So appreciate y'all tuning in. See you in the next video.